time. All right, winners finals, baby. Let's kick it off. 3 out of 5. Let's go. Roxas, the unsung hero of New Jersey, man. Ranked 5th on the fresh PR. This kid came out of nowhere. I do not know where he spawned. Was it Wi-Fi? Was it locals? I don't know. I'm from the state, and I presumably live within like 30 miles of the kid.
Yeah, I first heard of him at, it was at Neb's 100, where I think he placed 9th. And I've been like, wait, who is this kid? And over time, we've just been seeing that he has the skills and the results that force you to respect him as a player, despite the fact he's so young.
And not just a one-trick pony with Bayonetta, very sick Marth player as well. That was his go-to before she dropped, and even afterward, for certain matchups, I think that's a really good pick. Marth can win harder against some characters.
Okay, this could be big. Oh, interesting. Oh, with banana in hand, you couldn't just go for the up air finisher.
Yeah, if he had those, though, you could Z drop up air, but you got to be on point with the execution.
I think that might have been what he tried to do. But, oh, this time he doesn't have banana in hand, so that back air will actually finish the stock. Roxas right now with a huge lead.
Just not letting Dill play so far. Oh, Dill with the no drop, angel drop. Just wanted to go for a down air to cover ledge jump there. And that can work. Only thing being they're generally going to be holding in so they can protect the stage most of the time.
And also, Bayo, her up B. Like, a lot of the times they'll do, like, ledge jump up B or even, you know, like, drop off an up B. And I believe Diddy Kong's down air does not beat up B, right?
It's just a matter of timing because there's frames before you're able to act out of ledge jump that you're vulnerable for. So if you line it up, it could work out, but
that's extremely tight.
Yeah, you need the banana to like also make it a way more forgiving window, but also just nudge her forward over the edge.
In the meantime, though, we see that Roxas, the lead is not quite as convincing as it was, as the stock actually vanishes. Dill managing to essentially even it up, considering that like both these characters will combo each other super hard. Like, look how much damage he's going to get right here.
People give Bayo flack, man, for how reliable her combo game is, but Diddy Kong, that is a tried and true right there. Either banana or down tilt or both into an up smash.
Oh, look at that pressure. Looking like Toon Link with like 7 projectiles out at once.
Keeping the screen nice and full. Dill has brought this all the way back at this point. A single peanut or banana hit is going to put him back in the lead, or at least make it dead even.
And I know that Roxas is a younger player, and when you're riding so high, you know, when you just come off of some great wins and you're in a really good place, and then you like have that big lead, and then it starts to vanish away from you, that's when your mentality can start to slip if you haven't been like, you know, competing for years. So I'm wondering if this like first game here will be a huge dictator for the rest of the pace of the set, because like Roxas, I think right now he needs to get some of that momentum from the first stock back.
Yeah, we'll have to see. His gameplay definitely wise beyond his years. I get the same kind of vibe from MK Leo. Doesn't seem to be the type to panic despite the age, right? Well, little kids are kind of jittery and nervous, but Roxas looks so composed.
Oh, will this be it?
Oh, no. Yeah, just not quite, but still a lot of damage. Again, in the lead here. Oh, but a little bit too impatient.
Yeah, and it's really hard to like guess that, you know, because Dill, he loves to throw out those hitboxes. He loves to make sure that like when you're at the ledge, you're pressured at the ledge. But it was just like such a risky situation there. Made the bad call, which meant that Dill was able to take that game 1. Roxas nodding his head. I don't know, he looks a little jittery to me. A little bit shaking in the legs, you know what I mean? A lot certainly is on the line, so let's see if he can maybe get a little bit of that momentum back in his corner, or whether Dill will just run him over with that consistency we spoke of before.
That monkey flip on shield going unpunished. That could have been a huge start for Roxas. Maybe he just tried to do the up B out of shield and it didn't come out. Looked like he paused there for a second. Either way, we're going to see a more even start to the game. Oh, Roxas. Yeah, love the SDI by Dill.
That was, yeah, like you could see the SDI, like visually. This is the sort of thing where players over time, they had to, you know, they had to learn how to, any type of optimization against this character, considering how lethal she is. And right now, the fact that like the combos aren't really extending that well means that, yeah, Dill can play this patient game because he has the percent lead.
Let's see. Oh, gets caught slipping just a little bit right there. It looked like Roxas had the stage control to work with. Dill managing to get in. Of course, banana in hand makes it so much harder to trap this character.
I love Dill's banana placement, by the way. He'll pull banana as like an aggressive projectile.
Right, that hook that it creates when you pull it out is actually pretty scary. It blocks off a lot of approaches.
Not only that, but he uses it sort of like a Bowser Jr. Mecha Koopa. Oh, that's it! While we're talking about his banana placement, his banana was on the floor just watching helplessly as his master got carried off the top.
Not much that a mere fruit can do all the way up there at the top of the screen, though. Oh, love that from Roxas, stealing the banana with the Witch Time. Got some invincibility off of it, but still going to drop his stock. And Dill, here we go. Big grab opportunity, only 25 so far, but yes, he puts you in an unfavorable position. That's why we call it the Vortex, like Street Fighter. Hit you once for a little bit of damage, but once you're done being hit, you're still in a compromising spot.
Dill doing a lot of this rolling, trying to get behind Roxas. You know, that's actually a pretty good option considering that, like, if you're out of up B range. I'm not sure if there's a... Oh, that's it!
Yeah,
that's it.
Just a little bit too short.
Yeah, so if you get hit by, like, a weak move as Diddy Kong when you're doing barrels, for some reason, you don't get the stall. You notice there. He did not, like, stall his descent, which meant that was it. He fell into the blast zone and was evaporated. That means that Roxas taking game 2, keeping this even at 1-1.
Insane stuff so far throughout the set. A lot of wacky moments. Just that Witch Time into the forward smash at the end of game 1 was kind of crazy. And then we see, as game 2 finishes, just the slightest nudge from the up B.
Yeah, you also notice that he fell out of the up B. He like got, I don't know, it's like single hit up B, and then he was still able to combo with it into the kill. Sometimes SDI doesn't save you enough.
No, sometimes it could set you up. But generally most of the time, it saves you, so you want to be doing that. Don't get any ideas, kids. Okay, just runs right up in there, confident that Dill was going to shoot another peanut.
Oh, I love that Z-drop. Turning that bad situation around, and now Dill with some stage control.
Oh, and some Witch Time to think about his mistakes.
That's a lot of landing lag, though, and not a huge punish. Right now, Roxas is getting much more consistent damage, even when I think he's going for these reset situations. Just over like the course of 30 seconds is able to pull him out into the depths of the blast zone. That's
so funny how Diddy's trip animation saved him from the hillside there, but is he just dead? Is he just dead? He is.
Why is he taking him to Town and City? I don't want to backseat game here, but like, what's his what?
I don't know what his angle is here. Maybe it's that Diddy Kong kills very reliably off the top here, and if that doesn't happen to you, okay, fine for Bayo. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's not really going to get a raw kill off the top too early, but I still have to question it myself.
I don't think we're seeing it for game.
Yeah, not going to repeat that again, yeah. Okay. Just going to go next door to the town over on the character select screen. All right. Let's see if the scenery changes enough to switch things up here for Dill. Got kind of clobbered that last match, but already a pretty good start winning the initial gambits.
So he did get clobbered, but keep in mind, he's like, this is how the matchup goes. Diddy Kong gets consistent damage, really puts, you know, Bayo in a bad spot over and over again, makes her life, oh my God. Speaking of life being difficult, that's gonna require therapy. Oh!
You see those barrels, man? And it's go time. You let the Beyblades rip, and that's a stock every time. A lot of characters have moves like that you can do to Diddy Kong.
It just keeps going. I think he's gone. He's gone, I think.
Oh,
he's gone. That was it. Oh, my God.
That was possibly the fastest 2 games that I've ever seen. Like, I've seen individual games faster than both of those, but 2 in a row?
Let's just quickly state, Roxas is in grand finals right now.
He is. He is.